program you they watch so. Now real life situations we they talk about without sugar coating at all at all. This program you they watch so. Now real life situations we they talk about without sugar coating at all at all. It's real life matters. Oh no, it's real life matters. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's real life matters with Anita Abe.
Hi, it's Real Life Matters again, and my name is Anita Abe. I remain your host. Today we'll be talking about the economic situation in Nigeria. The economic situation in Nigeria has gone so bad that everything has gone high. The prices of things, gas, foodstuff has gone high. And now we are wondering how a lot of women are coping in this country. And today I'm inviting a guest, a mother, a wife, a family woman, a businesswoman. She's actually the CEO of Swift Logistics and she's into local foods. Her name is Mrs. Evelyn Eddie Rufus. Here she is.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, ma. It's good to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
All right, like we said, we'll be talking about today's economy. The economy has gone so bad that the little things you afford with little money, you can no longer afford it. 5 naira has become useless. You can't see pure water for 5 naira. You can't even see sweet or chewing gum for 5 naira. It has become useless. So, I just want you to tell us how you've been coping with this high increase of prices of things in the market.
If you say how I have been coping,
Yes, how are you?
okay, this is what I do. This is my own way of coping in this situation, in this economy.
Okay.
I do more of bulk buy.
Okay.
I stock quarterly because I discover that when you buy little, you spend more.
Okay.
So instead of waiting for it to get finished, then I go and buy little. I just make sure maybe once in 4 months or once in 3 months, I stock up. I buy more and to carry me for a period of time. Before it gets finished, I try to save up and stock up again after 4 months. So that's how I've been coping. Then another thing I did personally, I had to do away with some very expensive things like, you know, peak milk. Peak milk used to be like 1,001, 1,2, but now peak milk is 1,850.
Yes.
I had to leave peak milk. I had to start looking for alternative. I started using 3 Crown. I left peak milk. Then there are some things, some products, like I used to use Wessin oil, the vegetable oil. I used to use Wessin. I had to leave Wessin and come for Golden Penny. So I just had to look for good products that are affordable. Then I started going for that instead of struggling with the high cost, and that's just how I'm coping.
Then when you say you buy things in bulk, you buy ahead. Okay. What about perishable goods like tomato, vegetable? So do you buy them in bulk?
Okay, for tomato, I will tell you my little secret. I have a friend in Jos, a very good friend of mine that buys basket for me over there.
Okay.
She steams and bottles up, then
Okay.
sends down to me. It lasts me.
Okay.
It lasts me for a period of that same 3-4 months. So that's what I do. The only tomatoes I buy here, it's the one I use for frying. But like you said, it's perishable. So those sea tomatoes are the ones I buy here, which is like 500 naira once in a week or 2. But for my bulk use, stew and others, I have those ones from the north.
And it's going to be very easy for you because you are a CEO, a millionaire. You know, you have money. What about those people that are struggling? Maybe at the end of the month, their salary is 20,000. How can they even buy in bulk? How do they cope?
Well, in any situation you find yourself, there's a way you always cope.
Okay.
If you're not earning much, you definitely cannot do the bulk buy.
Yeah.
Yes, it's understandable. But in the case where tomatoes is expensive and you can't really afford to buy at that price, it's also possible for you to substitute.
Okay.
There's tin tomatoes.
Okay.
There's shobo.
Okay.
There's onion.
Okay.
By the time you put all this together, you'll be able to come up with, even if you can't just buy the many tomatoes to cook stew, you can buy little tomatoes, more onion, because onion is not as expensive as tomatoes right now.
Okay.
More onion, more shobo, then
Okay.
support with tin tomatoes.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, even if you are trying to manage, like I said, I had to leave Wesson, another expensive product. So you can also leave the very expensive ones and just come down a bit, then you'll be able to cope. You don't need to do bulk, just do the little you
Just do
can.
the little,
Yes.
just try to cut down some expenses.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think we can actually do to regulate our economy of today?
Good governance.
Good governance.
We got to where we are now because of bad governance.
Okay.
So, in short, the only thing we need now is a savior in our governance to come and save this country.
Do you really think we can get that good governance in Nigeria?
Well, it will be tough, going by history and what we have experienced all these years. It will be a tough battle, but with our constant push and resilience, I think we'll get there. It
So
won't
do
be
you really
easy.
think getting your PVC can save you out of this economic mess
I will
that
say
we are in?
70% yes.
Why so?
Before now, Nigerians don't, especially we in the south,
Okay.
we don't give in much into PVCs. I have never owned a PVC till now.
Okay.
So imagine if we all have this mindset that our votes don't count
Okay.
and you don't have your PVC.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the north, those Hausa children that are not even up to the age, they will go and queue up, lie about their age. That thing is very important to them. With their population, they get their PVCs and still stand to vote. Then imagine we in the south, we are just taking it so casual as if it's not important. At the end of the day, we contribute. We make it easier for it to be rigged. The last time, let's take for example what happened in Edo State.
Okay.
During the battle between Obaseki and Oshomole, when Obaseki had to go to PDP.
Okay.
The youths were against Oshomole taking over Benin City. They said Edo no be Lagos.
Yes.
And they were doing everything possible to prove it.
Okay.
Do you know what the youths did? They went to their polling units. They voted. After voting,
They stayed
carried
there.
camera, stood there, and were counting the vote with the INEC officials.
Yes.
If you didn't go there with your PVC to vote, which vote will you be counting?
That's true.
As much as we have bad governance, we have some persons trying to rig, we will make it easy for them if we do not fight it.
Exactly.
And the only way we can fight it is to vote.
Yes.
You can't be in a polling unit where, let's say, 300 persons voted, 250 voted for party A, 50 voted for party B, it was counted, it was recorded, then you come and give us results that
results.
it's not possible.
It's not
we're
possible.
in an advanced generation now.
Yes.
There are some things we can actually avoid. So I think we getting our PVCs is the first step to getting it right.
So, like she said, we
And
all-
for the record, sorry, I've gotten my PVC. I have gotten my
Congratulations.
PVC.
This program you dey watch so na real life situations we dey talk about without sugar coating at all at all. This program you dey watch so na real life situations we dey talk about without sugar coating at all at all. It's real life matters. Oh no, it's real life matters. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's real life matters with Anita Abe.